cock out of a white pussy. Sorry, right. My name is Denis Noonan, and I was asked last week by somebody in this building, was I gay? See, and I thought to myself, well, was he interested? And if anybody's interested in me being gay, come and see me afterwards. I'm not going to tell you unless you are interested. And I have worked in prisons, and I actually did workshops in prisons. I don't know if you've been to a prison, but it takes you, they unlock the door, and then they lock the door, and by the time you get to your cell, half of them had finished their fucking sentences, so they were on the way back. And I was let in, and everybody in prison is really butch, because all they do was work out all day. And these were actual lifers. They'd killed someone, right? And the warden said to me, are you going to be all right with this lot? Because, as I said, they were all muscles. I said, I've married people butcher than this, which I had. And so the warden left, and I said, OK, girls, let's go. And the moment I said that, the prisoners all looked at each other, and I heard one of them say, I'd like to get him back to my fucking cell, and I show him what a fucking girl I am. So we didn't push it any further. But I got him round to my way of thinking by camp jokes all the time. And there was this one who was the ringleader. He was small and stunt, and I said, come over here, John. And he sort of edged over. I said, John, don't be frightened of it. Because they all thought I was gay, you see, because I was giving blowjobs, because it's very difficult in prisons. And I said, come over here, John. So he edged over. I said, look, John, I don't fancy you. I prefer them tall and rangy like Clint Eastwood, not small and squat like fucking Mickey Rooney. Anyway, I started doing this. I don't know how to hold my mic. You girls are better at this. And doing this and scratching off his tattoos. Oh, I didn't mention he had tattoos everywhere. He had a snake on his dick. It was like the Garden of Eden. And so I didn't do his dick one because I thought that was, being a bit too personal. So I did the scratching. He said, what the fuck are you doing? I said, I'm trying to get off his transfers. He said, fucking transfer. Oh, here goes the sperm again. Fucking transfers. He said, I've been under a fucking chair in tremendous fucking pain, and you call them fucking transfers? And I said, you'd do anything for a little prick, wouldn't you? And he smiled, and I got them. So it became camper and camper as the workshops went on. And then I said, your blouses, you ought to change your blouses, girls. I want you looking like a dolly mixtures. And they'd come in with all different colour shirts on. I said, oh, girls, you look wonderful. Mauve should be your audition colour. And I got them. And in the end, the wardens couldn't understand what was happening to these fucking prisoners, who were all big and butch, but now sort of mincing around like that. Half of them ended up in Holloway women's prison, and the other half stayed at Weber Scrubs. But now, because I look very camp, I'm still not saying I'm gay. I'm not going there. It doesn't matter if I was anyway. My son would be the first to fucking find out, and his grandfather was as well. But because I'm small and I'm old, as old fucking James keeps referring to me as a geriatric, I might take that up as a stage name, geriatric. I might get some work. Because I'm old and all that, I keep getting mugged. I've been mugged so many fucking times, I now get withdrawal symptoms. So if I feel like a mugging, I phoned up my local mugger in the Yellow Pages. I said I could do with a good fucking mugging. And they come round and they give me a good fucking mugging, and I feel a lot better. Is it? And one time I was mugged by a dwarf. Would you believe that? He climbed up my dick and fucking headbutted me. And fucking stole everything in my pocket. I couldn't believe it. A fucking dwarf. But the worst mugging I've had was I was lying on the floor. Not necessarily in that position, the miss from me. But I was jumped over by 5 hoodies. And they weren't goody hoodies. They were baggy hoodies. And there was a knife at my throat. And this is actually a true story. And I lay there and I was fucking panicking. And then I heard in my ear. And I thought, they're going to fuck me as well. But I opened my eyes. The hoodies had gone back into the woodies. And there was this ulceration. And I've got phobia about dogs. So I grabbed the dog's bollocks to let, so he let go and was squeezing him, and he fucking bit me. And I said to so I let go of his bollocks. The owner came up, running up, mincing up, and he said, "I'm sorry, but I let the dog off the leash because you were being mugged." I said, "Thank you very much, it probably saved your life." And I said, "But it fucking bit me." And he said, "That's because you grabbed his bollocks." I said, "Okay." Like that. So he dusted me off and said, "Can I take you to the hospital?" I said, "No, I'll be all right, thank you very much." He said, "This is a very rough area and be careful." I said, "Good night, thank you." I turned to go, what did the fucker do? He mugged me. He fucking mugged me. So, don't talk to strangers. James is coming up now because he has to prove his authority. His fucking status. Oh, James wants the microphone. I'll stick it up.